Hi everyone, welcome back to our stream. We're not in the right places, that's okay, we're gonna get changed around, but we're back with our Grand Duchy of Shantal game, which I don't have my character sheet pulled up, fuck. That is a-okay.
It's fine.
I don't remember, oh yes I do. Alrighty, so I'm Nick and I play Jonim Ra. I'm a thing.
You're a thing. Okay.
Hold on.
I dare you to be more vague.
I am a Air Genasi rogue sorcerer. Coming in here, trying to find my contact shit. I don't know what to do. I threw a boomerang at a picture frame, and that's it for me. I'm on track to find information. Let's go with someone who was out. Not actually, yes, last week. Maybe Jess.
You are struggling.
Shh, it's fine. I'm tired.
Uh-huh.
Hi, I'm Jess. I almost did my Monday night intro, so we're all doing good right now. In this game, I am Dusk, also a Tabaxi, but Circle of Stars Druid this time. I was not here last week. I was unfortunately indisposed, dying of a migraine. So I don't know exactly what's going on right now. I'm sure Kevin will inform those of us who are not here last week what we're going to be doing. But I'm going to pass it off to somebody who was here last week, Derek.
Okay, that's me. I'm Derek. I play Dudley Draven. I am a human Hexblade Warlock. I've got a Sentient Backpack, and I have a great tendency of finding every encounter in this game so far. So, I've also been the first person to reach 2 death saves.
Yes.
This campaign.
Yeah, that was crazy.
So, here we go.
Was what, session 2?
Yep.
Uh-huh.
There we go.
Very quickly into it, also. It's like the
Very
first 5
quick.
minutes.
Ironically, because the Warlock did not request a short break.
Oh, call out.
Why would I do that? Lauren.
Hi, I was not here last week. I'm Lauren, so we're bringing this bad boy. It's gonna be fun. I play Urias, illusionist wizard, Yanti pureblood, but kind of camouflage myself as humanoid, disguise, camouflage, same difference, whatever. I don't care. I'm. This is great. Let's go and find guys. Very heavily tattooed. He doesn't use spellbooks. He uses his tattoos as his what is it called?
Spellbook?
Spellbook. There we go. Yeah.
His-
I'm. All right. This train wreck is gonna be over now.
His superpowers.
Oliver, you want to go?
Sure. I'm Oliver, and I'm playing Bosk, the goblin cigar-smoking big game hunter.
Listen, he's not that bad compared to Dudley with things.
I've been
together
very
they're-
competent so far, thank you very much.
Mhm.
I'm a professional.
Together you guys are unstoppable, but like...
Yeah. So I'm pretty much looking to get paid, and you know, if one of these guys kicks the bucket early, not really any skin off my back, but it would probably be nice to keep them around. They seem useful so far. So that's me, which leaves Razi, I believe, as our last one.
What are we doing?
Character
Don't-
intro.
Yes. Dells, Flashtar. I'm not from here.
We can't hear you.
That's all I got. Can't hear me? We're in for a long night.
That's a little bit better though.
Sorry, we can hear you. You just sounded very far away.
The washing machine is going right now. I think that's the biggest problem.
Ah, got it.
Done any minute now, though, from the sound of it.
Alright.
Hey, God.
So, I'm Kevin. I DM this game. I'm not in charge. I'm not in control. I'm even less in control than usual because I've given over a lot of creative options to the players here today. So last week you guys continued exploring this underground mansion, and I don't know when the three who were here last week noticed they were had left the rest of you behind.
Oh,
But
wow.
Dudley, Jonam, and Bosk had gone down in the throne room. You had found a mimic that was kind of hiding as the actual throne. And after it was defeated, the three of them noticed there was a hidden door on the other side of the throne. So they went through to explore that. And that's where they found Lou, guy trapped in painting. But the other three, Dusk, Uraeus, and Dells, you went a different direction.
Yes, we did.
Which is why
We're
we didn't see
smart.
you at all last week, because they went through the secret door, and you said, "Hey, there's a really obvious door right here."
Alright.
So that's where we're going to begin. Let's see, large square room, which only appears to have one entrance, the door you came through.
Mhm.
Multiple fireballs have gone off in this room.
Ooh, okay.
All of the furniture is just blackened and charred, broken to pieces. Whatever kind of books or display pieces were in the wall cabinets, they're all equally destroyed. There's even a charred skeleton in the center of the room, with one arm reaching out towards the door that you just came through.
Mm-hmm. Huh?
Does it look like a defensive, with the hands up in defense, or like were they being pelted with fireballs in the other direction?
Give me what kind of skill do you think you should roll for that?
I got skills, mad skills, skills for days.
Maybe investigation?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
I trust that they will find me. 13 plus 3, 16.
Kind of looks like he was crawling towards the door away from something else.
Oh, okay.
You said the skeleton's in the center of the room. Is it like dead ass center of the room, or is it like more towards us,
more or
towards
less,
the back?
more or less towards the center.
Face
It's not like
down,
that.
hand.
Like, yeah.
He was crawling away from something. Maybe that opposite wall. Is there anything on the opposite wall from this door?
Let's go with another investigation check.
Oh, I'm bad at these. Okay. 7.
The wall's been heavily damaged by fire.
Mhm.
So a lot of like the natural lines and things that you'd usually look at have been obscured by fire. So you don't see anything other than damaged wall. Dells, you're quiet over there. What do you think of all this?
Not much. Just trying to figure out how to roll dice electronically. There we go.
You're playing with diminished screen space tonight?
My connection's being weird.
So,
Right now.
yeah,
I'm gonna fix it.
a skeleton in the room, damaged everywhere.
Can we tell like an age of the skeleton? That sounds weird. Not like a physical age, but how long it's been here age.
You can carbon date it.
Yeah, we got time for that.
Sure, that's a ritual I'm sure I have. Okay. Identify.
Probably. Legend lore.
Hitting
Uh,
Or
I'll
secret
dip
stat
my
that I don't have that. I'm not that cool.
give me a die roll to see what you can pick up about the skeleton. Called a medicine check.
16.
16. Okay. It definitely looks like he died on fire. So that was, cause of death is pretty evident.
Yeah.
Bits of him have started to like flake off and fall to the floor. So there's kind of like even like an ash outline around him where pieces have been falling off for quite a while.
That's nasty.
You didn't learn to moisturize.
But yeah, he's been there for a period of time.
Okay.
Probably could've used
Somewhere
a
multiple years would probably be the
Okay.
best category.
Did you make
Okay.
that detail? Like, that's fucking nasty.
One thing
too.
one thing you do notice though is as you're taking a closer look at him, there's a ring on his finger.
Oh. Sorry, something fell under my desk. Can I like tentatively step more into this room, more towards the skeleton, and
Sure.
carefully keeping an eye out for traps?
Well,
And
yeah,
then
you've already walked around most of the room, searching
okay,
the back wall and the area. So
I would like
if
to
there's
look
anything
closer at
more
this
related,
ring.
you probably would have found it. What was it?
I want to take a closer look at that ring.
It's been blackened over the outside of it, but it looks like it's completely intact on his finger.
I'm gonna try and take it and hope it doesn't explode.
When you go and reach for it and try to pull it off, you give it the slightest bit of tug, and then there's a snap,
Oh, I take the fucking
no.
finger, don't I?
and then the finger just comes out really easily.
Oh, yay. Alright, well...
You might want souvenir.
No, I don't want the finger, I want the ring.
When you look at the ring with the finger removed from it, the inside that was kind of on the finger side is pure clean silver.
Oh. Can I, like, rub off the exterior and see? Like, is it just, like, soot on it?
Yeah, you can give it a good cleaning. When you have it cleaned up, there's words around the inside of it in Draconic.
Of which I do not speak.
Will you
Would I
give it to us?
recognize that it's Draconic at least?
You might recognize the script.
Okay. That can be like, do either of you read Draconic?
These I can help with. Yes.
As Rossi smashes her mic. Alright, so I'm gonna hand it over to be transcribed. I almost said transferred. Brain.
When did I meet a dragon?
Well, you do know Draconic, so
So between the two of you, you can figure it out.
Yeah.
You can try. Yes.
So what does it say?
it's the Draconic word for lightning.
It means lightning.
Oh.
That's
Interesting.
When you say lightning out loud with the ring in your fingers, there's just like a tiny arc of electricity that goes and crosses the ring when you say that.
Cool.
You're Raiden now.
Does this thing need an Arcana check, or do I just assume it does lightning bolt or something?
Give me an Arcana check.
Electronically.
I rolled a dirty 20 for an Arcana check.
Dels, what'd you get?
One. So much for this digital dice.
Oh no.
It is it yeah. Sorry, Dusk. It's definitely some type of lightning attack kind of spell, but you'd need to attune to it to know more.
Can I have it back?
I think it's a bug zapper.
Can I has it back though?
Of course.
I'm gonna take
Can
it
you
so I
hear
can
me?
attune to it.
Yes, we can hear you.
Oh, okay. It was like I got nothing.
Sometimes you get that little bit of delay between you speaking and the mic picking up.
Oh. Well, enjoy your bug zapper.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna take it so I can attune to it.
Okay. Yeah, we'll get to that after a short rest, or if you say lightning loud enough in an interesting way.
I teach you how to say the draconic version of it so that you can, try to be the best. Yes.
That would be awesome.
Erasmus, while all that was going on,
I want to know if there's other traps in here, or is like a ritual of some sort that these fireballs are like caught in the sky.
okay,
So I guess if that be like, because you said there's like a soot everywhere from.
give
the
me an
fireballs, right?
Arcana check to recreate the
8.
8. It looks like somebody stood at or outside the door and launched fireballs into the room.
But he was trying to get away from the other side, right?
The guy on the floor was
were-
crawling across the room.
But they were coming from where we just entered. That's where they.
No, he was crawling to that door.
Yeah, he was crawling to that door.
Yeah.
So, but the fireballs were coming from
that door, right.
entryway. Yeah.
Yes.
So, so he wouldn't be going to his attacker. So, that's so weird. I'll check out that wall then.
Sure, give me an investigation check there.
14, 17.
Okay. You don't know how Dusk could have possibly missed it. But as you go and start fiddling with that south wall, a piece of like paneling falls off. And there is a legitimate door behind that paneling. This is a very solid door that would be, is barred from this side. It's like there's an iron bar in place to keep the door shut.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Should we open? Anyone like to knock?
where did you say the fireball was shot in from? From the door we came in? Is that
Yes.
what
Yeah.
it looked like? Oh, okay. Yeah, let's open it. I don't see any reason not to. Well,
Unless his friend was
Technically.
there. He's like, screw you, I'm just gonna kill you because big guy was there. You're gonna die anyway.
that was a couple years ago.
So you lift off that big heavy iron bar, set that aside, and pull this door open, and there are stairs going down into darkness. And this is like one of those staircases that was made before any kind of safety regulations. So it's like the steps are very steep, and there's no handrails.
That's scary.
Yeah, definitely not up to safety code.
Oh. Do we want to go down the stairs?
I can send my familiar down. Check it out.
That's a good idea. Before we just fucking haul ass
And
down
your
there and get
familiar
killed.
is a
Kalia.
flying serpent? Yes.
Fine, yep. Kalia. And it unravels, comes out of my very colorful scarf. It's both flamboyant. I don't care. He's boss.
So she starts flying down there, and it's kind of a flying serpents are not a species that hovers well. They're more of a glider. So this is causing her like a lot of flapping to pull this off.
Not so much noise.
and she slides down maybe like half the way, like just where you're like starting to like lose sight of her in the darkness, when something roughly football sized and red zips straight at her from the ceiling of the stairway, and the whatever that is and your familiar go tumbling down the stairs, wrapped up with each other.
Oh.
I was going to be saying I was seeing through her eyes. So that happened.
Okay, give me a perception check then.
Okay. It would be her
No, your well,
perception.
either.
Either. Okay. We both suck. So 13.
Okay. Everything you're just getting the clear vision of going down, and you don't see the attacker at first. But as she swings her head around and trying to like to curve into a bite, you see something that's like this gigantic bloated mosquito with an extra set of wings,
Oh snap!
about the size of a large bird. And then it's got this big needly nose thing that it's trying to stab into your familiar.
That's the ritual cast find familiar later. Yeah, she'll bite him. She's going down with a fight. She knows she ain't gonna win. She gonna do it.
Okay, so as that fight's happening, is anyone else reacting to that up top?
Do we know it's
And I
happening?
kind of describe
Yeah,
exactly what's happening. Yeah.
Everybody saw the attack.
Oh, okay. Are we... Does your familiar need help?
It'll be fine. I can call her back. It's okay. She would prefer to go down, you know.
Okay, so they just fight in the darkness then. This is great. Roll initiative for the familiar.
And what do you add for the initiative roll for that?
It would be Dex modifier.
Dex modifier. +5, so dirty 20.
Okay. So you absolutely go first.
Okay. Oh, we can't do nothing. No sword damage. It's gonna be fun. So it will be natural 20. For a total of 26 to hit.
Okay.
So one piercing damage.
Okay, so let's double that on a crit.
Yeah, 2.
Okay.
And there's poison damage attached to that.
Okay.
Probably doesn't count. I'm sure they're immune. 5.
What type of effect does her venom have?
It just says poison damage.
Yeah. Like, so,
Like, just describe.
Like, is it one of those poisons that like causes like pain and bleeding? Is it one of those poisons
I would
that
like
makes
to think
someone's heart
it's an
stop?
extreme. I would like to think it's a searing pain as it kind of runs through the veins and it kind of turns them a little.
Okay, so
green.
rattlesnake style venom.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, it just bites into this thing. It's called a sturge. You may have heard of them. They're and it like sinks fangs in and injects venom, and you can like almost see the color of this thing change from red to black before it bursts, and just gooey, tarry blood goes everywhere.
Gross.
And your familiar is on the floor, like trying to extract itself from that gooey mess.
Try to shake off its wings a little bit.
Yeah.
Like a dog, like a wet dog.
Poor thing.
And yeah, your familiar has won the fight. Exploding is usually the end all of something like that.
I would hope.
But she's very proud that she's covered in the goo.
Yeah.
And she would come up.
And then your familiar has
little
blind
splatter.
sight. So,
Oh yeah.
like even in the dark, you can tell that this is a cold room. It's roughly 30 feet by 20 feet. There are some type of large objects on the far wall.
do I sense any other creatures like that in here?
No.
That's good.
Do we want to continue down? It's much cooler there.
I'll continue down. I haven't that.
Those?
I just...
Would you
Alright.
like to party downstairs?
So,
Wow.
back to the other group, just for a moment here. We left you guys off in a room with a bunch of dead hands.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably when you notice that the other three are missing.
Hey, where did the other ones go?
I don't know. They probably got bored while you were playing with that picture in the throne room.
Listen, it needed to be freed, and honestly, it could have some intel for us.
No, he means the other picture. The
Other
ones
picture?
with all of the stones you had to move.
Listen, I was trying to learn a lesson. It was history.
All right, well, let's go back and find them before they die.
You have a point
Wow.
about that. Let's
so
hurry.
much faith in us.
Look,
We got a pretty boss snake. She's gonna be fine.
I think they're very capable of taking care of themselves, but it would probably be a good idea to catch back up with them just in case.
Jonim
When you
kind of
head
like
back
ties
to
up the hair to get ready.
When you head back to the throne room, you can see one of the other doors open that was not before.
Well, there they go. They've either gone that way or they've been kidnapped.
Well, I'm gonna walk over. Well, we need to check it out regardless. That Cretan might still be in here, and I might be able to get answers off of him.
Fair enough assumption.
So, as you walk into the room, you see the three of them, Dusk, Dells, and Uraeus, looking down a dark stairway.
Is it more kobolds? We found all those in that other hole.
Yeah, I'm interested.
No,
What's
just
is there a person down there? Is it the one who murdered my fucking almost partner in crime?
Oh? Somebody was murdered?
Oh, yeah, we
In
found
crime?
Jonam's contact. She's dead.
Yeah.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
not a very good contact.
Yeah.
It wasn't.
I kind of
It's
get
all
my
good.
boomerang ready in a hand. It wasn't her fault.
Yeah, there was some guy apparently came up behind her and, stabbed her in the back a couple times.
So that's
Or
why
so-
I need to know if
So
he's
the
down
painting
there.
on the wall told us. If we can trust the painting, I don't know.
It seems like a very
That's-
trustworthy lad.
A painting on a wall told you that?
Yeah, the
there's
guy
a
whose
general-
soul was trapped in there. It's fine.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
It's been a while. We'll find a way to get him out. Either that or we'll bring him for
That-
tours.
We
One or the other.
We burned
That's
the
fine.
body.
Not already.
We burned the body.
I
and move
love
on.
the way all of this is just normal for Bosk.
It's like, oh, we're gonna make him into this and that.
Shit.
Yeah, his weird level already maxed out in backstory.
That's unfortunate. Oh dear.
Yeah, so there may or may not be a vicious murderer with two blades wandering around here. You guys seen him?
No, I can't say that we have.
Fucking
We
bullshit.
saw this weird mosquito thing attack. Lauren's character's name just
Sure.
totally fucking
Uraeus.
What? Uraeus. Thank you. Attack Uraeus is familiar, and that was it.
But she had no trouble at all.
Well, there's more of us. If we can go down there together, it might reveal that mosquito creature and also the murderer. So I would like to try and do that.
I don't feel
It's
like
not
these
so-
two things are related, but mosquito things sound fine enough, I guess.
I'm just getting super paranoid. I'm like, this. There's more to this. There's gotta be.
Well,
My
they're
familiar probably comes back up covered in goo.
Yeah,
Right on my shoulder. Good, yeah. Would you like to go down?
she's her flying's even worse now that she's covered in this like sticky goo. There needs to be some cleanup work before she's
Oh,
back
Prestige.
to.
Yeah, Prestige.
Oh,
okay.
I was gonna say, if you need me, I do have
Prestige.
prestige.
Scritching
Okay.
a little.
So
I
who's
was just
going to
gonna
be
dump turpentine on her, but that's.
Oh,
works too,
that's
I guess.
cruel.
who will be the first to descend into the darkness?
I will.
Big
I'm gonna
show.
follow behind
Stone Dave
Jonah
face
because
with my hands out. I'm gonna go
Alright.
first. Her to go first. Excuse me.
Yes.
So, Jonam and Bosk, I would like both of you to make dexterity checks as you go down these stairs.
Oh, I didn't tell him about the stairs. Okay. Oh, by the
Lauren,
way,
you're making me very nervous. That would be a 5.
I got a 10.
So, Jonam, you're going down there, and you can feel Bosk is like right over your shoulder, kind of like not exactly pushing you forward,
Oh,
but
this bitch.
just- it's just enough to like be distracting. And that's when you step in some type of like squishy goo,
You fuck!
and your
then I
foot
go,
just like goes out from behind under you.
Oh no.
fuck!
dear.
I'm gonna pick up a die over here, and that die takes 6 damage from falling.
And
Okay.
that is when you hear Dudley, just because I can see down there perfectly. You just see Dudley just burst out laughing. You guys called me clumsy and look at what happened to you.
I'm gonna lay there and say nothing. I'm going to be silent. I'm not even gonna
just
do it.
lie in the goo.
I'm gonna lie in the goo for a few more seconds.
So as you're looking up from the floor, over on the other side of the wall, which would be above your head, there are these like 3 stone tables, just big monolithic blocks of stone with something on top of them.
Huh. And I kind of get myself up. And I look around. I'm waiting for, was it Boskov?
Bots, yes.
Bosk.
Yeah.
I'm just going to step carefully over
Yep,
where Jonah
Bosk
slipped.
makes it down, and the two of you look over there side by side, and these are 3 stone sarcophagi with different images engraved into the top.
Okay.
The center one is some guy who's trying to make himself look like a king. To the right, we've got some type of warrior. To the left, it's hard to say. The face is missing.
I'm gonna turn to Boss and say, well, I don't know your cultures very well, but can you figure out what this is, or do you even have, like, the no history of this place? Because, I mean, you know, I assume you live here, and I assume you would know what these rituals are.
Well, I know a couple of things. First thing I know is that if any of these 3 sarcophagi are tied to your murderer, we're probably all gonna die. Because it's probably a vampire or something.
Oh, great.
Second thing I know is if there's no vampires in there, there might be some loot.
Not helpful to me, but okay, continue.
That's it.
Okay, so either it is we are fucked because I did not bring the right equipment, or you're just gonna come out of here like the Mr. Monopoly man.
Now,
Mr. Monopoly.
Are they
to the
saying
rest
there's
of you-
ancient?
do the rest of you go down? Like, you can hear enough of the conversation to know, words like sarcophagus and loot are popping up.
I'm going down.
Is there writing on any of it?
What step? They
Shut
tell everybody
that
else.
Let's go with an investigation check there, Dudley.
– 19 total.
Okay. All 3 of them look like they're still sealed, like with original seal involved. The script written on them is a type of common that is spoken in mostly Kalimshan. And they appear to be prayers of some type.
A form of common. There's more than one form of common?
Enough that you can tell like an accent in the words to figure out where it's from.
Oh,
Yeah.
so they're like...
Regional things. Yeah.
It's like the difference between speaking English or American.
Down here in D&D land, speak like this.
Oh, you know what? Okay. I'm gonna pull out my good old lucky coin and just detect evil.
The coffin with the face removed. Let me hang on. Let's detect evil here real quick. Let's see what that does before I give everything away.
What level of evil is it?
Detect evil and good. Okay. For the duration, you know if there is an abomination, celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, or undead within 30 feet. Okay. You're going to get an elemental, Jonim, and something undead in the coffin without a face.
Oh dear.
Ah, okay. And I guess it wasn't thick enough to block it out, but that's good.
No, and as you look over there, that's the exact moment that lid starts to slide, and this hand comes up and just starts pushing it the other way.
Oh God, please.
So a big old chunk of stone hits the ground.
Pardon. This is your resting space?
I'm gonna guess this is an initiative roll.
I'm
Yes,
gonna look at him and be like, oh fuck, I'm at half health. Help!
No, thank you.
Oh no!
I'm gonna
The
hop.
mummy-
I
like
got a nat
creature
20
getting out of
for a
it.
22.
Is very interested in saying initiative.
I am
Okay,
17.
21, because I knew this was going to happen.
I was too busy trying to
I'm a
figure out.
22. I got you beat.
I was trying to figure out what the hell
That's because
this
you can see the
meant.
future. That's cheating.
Ridiculous.
Shh, none of you know that.
I heard a 17 out there.
Yep, that was me.
Also 17, Nick goes first.
All right.
Okay.
Hide. Got it.
Tonight is the strong list, because I got a 20.
You're on a 20.
It's way too bright. There we go.
Uraeus?
A 7, and my familiar natural 20.
Just for the sake of simplicity and sanity, your familiar will go directly
I like
after
it.
you on any turn.
Okay, works. Okay, cool.
Okay, so Dusk,
Yes, hi, hello. It is I.
you get to be
One.
the first to react to. I'm just gonna call it what it is. It's a mummy.
Oh, snap! Wait, that's undead.
It
Yep.
is.
can
That's
do
why it was in a
something with that.
sarcophagus.
I'm just gonna guiding bolt, man.
Okay.
It just boom.
Do you know how that spell works?
No, I don't. Not at all. 13 to hit, which
Alright.
probably will miss because that's my luck.
No, it hits square dead center.
Oh yeah. Oh wow, that's a shitty pile of dice. 11.
Okay. But yeah, that blasts a chunk of it off, and dust and pieces of him fall. And he's fairly unaffected. He's the pitch of his moaning has changed a little bit. You don't know that's good or bad. Bosk, you're up next.
Okay. I'm pulling out the crossbow. With my bonus action, and I'm sort of stepping up, in front of Jonim. Just elbowing Jonim back. Hold on, let me handle this. I got this. For my bonus action, designating the mummy as my slayer's prey. And then I'm going to take a shot at it.
All right.
that
You have
should be with
advantage because of the guiding
advantage.
bolt.
Right. So
Kill it.
that's gonna be a crit. It's a
Nice.
natural 20. Up from a 2 with the advantage, so thank you.
Nice.
So that's gonna be 11 damage from the actual crossbow bolt, and the Slayer's Prey is an extra 1d6. So that's an additional 5, so 16 total, which is probably gonna be maybe cut in half because it's undead, but that's 16.
Yeah, you got one of those things where whatever magic holding this together is really holding it together. So it is resistant to non-magical attacks. Dudley, you have magical.
Yep. It will. First off, I will Hexblade Curse it as a bonus action. So I will get a +2 to damage and score crit on a 19 or 20. Should I kill it? I will also gain 6 hit points. I doubt I will, but who knows. After that, I will then take my attack, and that will only be a 14 to hit.
That'll hit. Doesn't appear to be even trying to dodge out of the way of anything. Jonam, you're up now.
All right, so I'm.
That'll be
Oh.
12 points of damage.
Okay.
I think that's everything I can do, because I think the actual hex is also a spell that requires. Yeah, so I can't hex. I just put a curse on it. Okay. There you go. I'm
Jonam,
done.
people have leapt into action.
So we are doing what?
Nicholas.
Mummy crawled up out of one of the sarcophagi and immediately attacked.
Oh,
Your friends go into action.
all right.
And
Cool.
that does count as a magical attack, yeah.
Yeah, I got that.
All right, so cool. We're doing a attack on that mummy. I'm not liking it. So I'm going to. Is anyone else near it, or
Yeah.
or okay?
Dudley's up next to it. Bosk is not that far away.
Cool. So that would
And to be
actually.
fair, it's kind of a smallish room, so no one's that far away.
Okay, but could I technically get sneak attack on that?
Absolutely.
Cool. So I'm going to take out my short bow and blast.
Okay.
And we're gonna try and see hit on that. 7.
No.
Okay.
It's like you go and you think you've actually hit it, but your arrow goes straight through the hole that had been created by a guiding bolt not that long ago.
Okay. All right.
Like
yeah.
you were well trained to get the heart shot, but it was already gone.
Okay. So
tried
I'm gonna.
So hard.
I'm going to, be like shit, and then I'm gonna try and do cunning action to hide.
Okay. So you dive for cover then, after you make your shot.
Yes. Yep.
That takes us down to Dells.
Alright. So,
Very inconvenient mummy.
yeah, bad mummy. So, should I try? I guess I'll try a Sacred Flame.
Okay.
See what happens.
That will require him to make a saving throw.
Yeah, Dex throw.
Dex throw. Okay. And DC is
The DC is
13.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So he fails his Dex save and gets hit with the radiant damage.
Haha. Let's see how much. Any hour now, this thing will. So it's just 4.
So that takes another chunk off of him. Now Mummy finally gets to, pull himself completely out of this sarcophagi. And it's gonna just... The closest thing to him is Jonam. First thing I'm going to need to do, Jonam, is make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Let me see what happens.
Because these are just giving you the stink eye.
10.
And you can feel how much evil's inside this thing. 10?
Wait.
Okay.
Can he see me after I hid?
Oh, no, you moved away. That's right. So you
Okay.
left that to Dudley to take the brunt of this attack.
Yep. Bye, Dudley. I'm at half health. Sorry, Dudley.
Dudley, because Nick reminded me Jonam was somewhere else, I would like you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, by the way, And I will say this to them as I make this saving throw. You don't know shit about curses, because it's an 18 to a 22.
Yeah. You've seen worse. You have seen worse. So here retaliates by punching you.
Wow.
Does
Well,
a 16 hit?
actually, yes, it does.
Okay. So you're going to take a total of 20 points of damage? Is that a thing you can do? Not really.
Doesn't know much about curses, but he knows how to clobber.
Yeah. He definitely knows how to punch.
Mummy, don't play that.
And,
We can't
and
hear
that,
you,
that
Derek.
backhand just kind of like sends, yeah, Dudley, we can hear you. But that backhand like just sends you flying across the room.
Okay. I am down, even with max hit points.
Yep.
I would have been down. So yes, I'm down.
And I'm just gonna say that there for perfect effect, you hit the wall about 6 inches to the one side of Jonan.
Oh, hey, what's up?
Stop.
You're blowing my cover.
Now, Dudley, I'm not quite done with you just yet. I would like you to make a Constitution saving throw.
That I might be able to fail as well. Let's see, because I have a -1 on that save.
Oh,
Oh God,
Dumpstat Con?
2 to 1.
Okay.
Oh no.
At least you got a natural one.
All right. So we'll come back to that. Uraeus,
Yeah.
you've just seen
I
Dudley
got
go
illusionist
flying.
stuff. Don't react. I'm like, I'm just gonna fall go in it flat. Pull out a torch. I light it, and then I have Kalia fly it over and drop it on the mummy because I don't have anything. I've told the dead. And he's immune to necrotic damage, I think. So
Okay.
that's what I want to do.
Do you? How about use Mage Hand for that?
Okay. I know. Oh, yeah, that's what I'll do then. Yeah. Mage
Yeah.
hand.
Okay. So just
what are they-
go and just like shove a torch in his face.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I'll do.
Roll a d20.
That would be a 7.
Okay. You don't hit him with it, but he actually backs away.
Oh, full on Frankenstein. Yes. I'll take it.
So yeah, he's moved himself back into a corner away from the flame. And then we're gonna wrap around the top of the order at dusk.
Yay, it's me. Sorry, I was reading spell. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm just gonna use frostbite. For a second, I thought I had to touch the thing, but I don't have to touch the thing.
Okay.
It's a con 12 save, so not great, but
He fails.
oh, good. So he takes 1d6 cold. 4.
Which spell did you say it was? Touch of Frost?
Frostbite.
Frostbite? Okay, that has a kicker on it, doesn't it?
Disadvantage on next weapon attack and roll.
Okay.
Next weapon attack roll it makes before the end of its next turn.
Okay.
Proper words.
Alright, Bosk.
Okay. I'm gonna see it backing away from the torch. Just smile and take a puff of my cigar and like, you don't like that, do ya? Then I'm gonna look over my shoulder where Jonam went hiding, and Dudley is now laying. I'm like, Jonam, you got Dudley again? Make sure he doesn't die. Come on, someone gotta watch after him.
Can't promise anything.
Is this what you did in the other room?
Pretty much, yeah. And then I am going to cast Hunter's Mark with my bonus action on the mummy. And then shoot with the crossbow.
Alright.
And that's going to be a 26 to hit.
Yup.
No.
So.
You can have popcorn.
Okay.
That's 7 damage from the crossbow bolt itself, 1d6 from the Slayer's Prey, so that's an additional 5, so now we're up to 12. And the Hunter's Mark is an additional 1d6. So that's an additional 3 for a total of 15.
Okay. Dudley. You get to make one of those death saves.
Just a 2 today, not
Okay.
a 1.
Alright. So a single failed death save. Okay. Jonam.
I'm gonna like be crouched down and I'm gonna see this bitch bleeding out. I'm gonna be like, God damn it. So I kind of like go over and I try to do something to stabilize him by doing a mess and.
Medicine check.
Yep. Actually, yeah, no, I'm sorry, medicine. All right.
Yeah.
Wow, I had a +0 and I still got a 16 on that.
Alright. DC on that to stabilize is 10. So yes, Dudley is no longer dying.
Okay, stay here, bish. And I'm gonna look at my bonus actions. I'm assuming I'm still hidden.
Yeah, ish.
Okay. I'm just gonna cunning action to hidden-ish more. So there we go, and that'll be my turn.
Okay. Dells. Who is muted?
Oh, hello. How many mummies are left?
Just the one.
It's still only one?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Let's try a better spell, because that didn't really do anything. I forget what I'm supposed to be using. Maybe Guiding Bolt?
Guiding Bolt is a good attack spell.
So... Okay, so I just hit a roll. I just make a roll. Try not to be a 1. Motherfucker. It is an 8. Oh, wait. 18 plus 5, whatever that is.
What plus 5?
18.
Oh, yeah, definitely hit.
Okay. So then...
We can hear your popcorn.
Yeah. That's freaking Derek in the other room. 2, 3, 4. And then I rolled 16 damage.
Okay. So, how would you like your guiding bolt to destroy this mummy?
In sparkling fizzy mist, like those fireworks that go.
Okay.
So like all fireworks.
So like your guiding bolt just like hits, but it doesn't punch through. It like all of the light from this spell goes inside the mummy, then explodes outward in sparkles and mummy dust.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. This is not a science experiment. This is popcorn. Oh, fucking God.
I'm gonna puff my cigar and look back and just be like, "Good kill." Dudley, he's not dying anymore. Is he okay?
But he's bandaged, but unconscious.
Yeah, he'll walk it off. I'm gonna go up and check up the sarcophagus this thing crawled out of now.
Let's see what we got in that one. Mummy has a necklace. Like, there's a good chunk of torso just like is fallen over beside the sarcophagus it crawled out of. And there's this ruby necklace kind of hanging around its shoulder bits.
I'm gonna grab that. And I'm gonna dangle it for everyone to look at and look at Jonah and say, "I told you there was going to be something in here."
Oh, you didn't tell me that there was going to be nothing. You just said either or. And we had both. But I don't know who the attacker of... Actually, I don't even think of that any of these guys are the attacker of my, acquaintance.
I don't think the mummy did that. No.
I mean, isn't it rather strange? This place was supposed to be picked clean mostly, wasn't it?
Well, what else is in this room? It's just a tomb, right?
Were there any other exits out of this room?
None that were obvious.
There's got to be
I mean,
a
I just
reason.
find it
Like,
strange
yeah,
that we're
there's
coming
3
across things
sarcophagi
all
at
that
the
are
bottom of
valuable.
a very steep set of stairs.
Well, listen, maybe the mummy killed everyone else who came down here. I'm going to check the other 2 sarcophagi.
There's got to be a reason why they activated when we came in like they did. I mean, it must have been a spring trap, but there's got to be more to it. This room can't just end here.
Are you opening the sarcophagi or just looking around them?
I'm going to pop them open.
Okay. When you pop open number 2, second one, the skeleton's clutching a book.
Oh.
How does this... I mean, what's the condition of the book? Like, what does the book look like?
The book
Are we
looks like
talking about, like...
The book's in better shape than the skeleton is.
Oh.
The skeleton didn't seem to have like the preservation bits going on that the mummy next door did. So the clothing it's wearing are rotted. It's hard to tell what it would originally supposed to look like. But the book has aged far better than would be expected.
I'll take that, thank you. I'm going to try to pluck it out of the skeleton's hands.
The book comes like right out, and the arms do that thing where they like fall away and kind of disarticulate after the book that was holding them up is removed.
Okay. Before I move on to the 3rd sarcophagus, I kind of want to appraise this book. If I can see if it looks valuable or if it is if I can tell what it's about.
Sure. 1 second to... Alright, so you flip it open, and if this was like a sheet of like high level calculus equations, it would make more sense than what you're seeing.
Oh.
Well, I have no idea what this is.
Hold on.
I'm going to
Let me
assume-
look. I'm feeling very intrigued.
All right. Here you go, Jonah.
Can I look at it as well?
I'm gonna look and be like,
Maybe I can figure it out.
is this one of ours? Is this one of mine?
Just be careful with it. It's probably valuable.
Jonah, when you look at it, you don't see too much else. However, Dusk, when you
Yes.
get your eyeballs on it, it's a spell book.
Oh. It's a spell book of some form. I'm intrigued. Do you mind if I hold on to this just for a little bit to look at it more? You can have it afterwards, obviously.
Just for a little bit. That's fine. I'm gonna go check out the other sarcophagus.
Uraeus, you know what that spell book is.
Yes.
So, that's exactly the type of thing wizards enjoy finding.
I would like to also have a look, if I could.
Oh, of course.
Yeah. Everyone can check out the loot while I go pick it up for you all.
Uraeus, I would like an Arcana check from you, and while that happens simultaneously, let's get a investigation check from Bosk.
15 plus 5, 30, 20.
I got a 13.
Okay. I will get you a list of what spells are in that book after the session, but there's quite a few there. There's some of them you recognize that you do not know. 13 on a search. As you're like going around and looking at that third sarcophagus, you push that one open, and it is already empty. Which either is it was never filled, or it's been the corpse has wandered away in some fashion. What are you using for light?
Well, I have a
Me,
torch,
see in
though.
the dark.
I can see in the dark. Yeah.
Someone had a torch.
I did. My mage hand was.
The
Yeah, there was a
cat-
torch, and yeah, Dusk's tail is still glowing, technically, I guess.
That's right.
Yeah, right.
This is our thing.
When the sarcophagus is open, the torch flickers, and you can detect a colder air coming from the one corner. And you can find a panel there that is designed to slide to the side. With that panel out of the way, there's a roughly like 2.5 foot square tunnel. So it's just 2 by 2, stretching off into darkness.
Well, if nobody's gotten past the sarcophagi, there may be something else through this passage. Before we go crawling through the dark, though, can someone get Dudley up? It would be nice if he was conscious.
Well, I stabilized him, but I don't have the healing powers to get him back up, so someone's gonna have to do that other than me.
Another option would be to wait an hour.
Oh, we don't have that time.
With a
Let's
short
just go.
rest, you can spend.
I'm just kidding.
I think a short rest is probably a pretty decent idea.
Yeah, I need it.
Okay, so short rest in the crypt.
Yeah, why
Might
not?
as well. I'll lay in one of the sarcophagus.
Can everyone roll a d20 for me?
Shit,
Did you
hold
say
on.
everyone?
Myself included.
Everyone.
Shit.
I got a 6.
19.
An 11.
Lauren
16.
and Nick.
I got a 7.
Rossi?
You're rolling.
Just roll a
I
d20.
got a 15 on die.
Okay.
15.
So the hour goes uninterrupted.
Okay.
Anyone who's taken damage can spend hit dice. Anything that recovers on a short rest recovers.
We should also be able to investigate the magic items that we have on a short rest, too, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I have a weird question for you, and I think I'm using knowledge that I shouldn't know, but it pertains to the character. If I fail that con save, do I have what I think I have? Because if I do have what I think I have, no matter what I attempt to do, I will not regain hit points.
You currently feel like garbage and have the poisoned condition.
Okay. So it's not the other thing.
It is that thing. I've just changed the effect of that thing.
Oh, okay. I just want to make sure. Okay. Because I was going to say, if I use the
Yep,
the
no.
hit dice, it doesn't. Yeah. Okay. And I would have tried it anyway, but
But yeah, you have the poison condition until you get that dealt with. And you feel it, so we're just going to leave it at that, and you can play it how you want.
Could I try to help him with a medicine check, since that's kind of my wheelhouse?
Yeah, give a medicine check there.
14. I think it's just straight 14. I have anything for medicine? Yeah, 14.
Okay. He's got some type of disease or poison condition going on caused by the mummy.
But I don't know have any remedies to.
He would need
right
a cure disease spell.
Okay.
Or lesser restoration, I think is the term this edition.
I literally have neither of those. It's the point of being a cleric.
You can have it tomorrow.
I believe my friend.
Yep.
It is terminal.
Oh.
You're going to have to be very
Wait a
careful.
short rest though, right?
Yeah, so you can still regain the hit points.
And I can regain the curse. Because that will be helpful later.
Who had the ring?
Me.
wait, did
it's
I
a
have
ring
it?
of it's a ring of shocking grasp. So you can cast the shocking grasp cantrip while wearing the ring.
Oh shoot, I have a drift globe. I totally forgot about that.
Fancy.
Oh, there's a ring of shooting stars. That's pretty.
I made one custom. I'm not sure if it's shared properly right now. I'll take care of it after the session.
I have it came up.
Okay.
Came up. It came up.
Okay. I homebrewed it a while ago and it actually worked. Your mileage with homebrew may vary. Okay. Anything else was going on during that short rest? Were there any other magic items to tinker with?
I was gonna
not-
just play with the drift globe, basically just kind of see. I know what it does, but I just kind of want to play around and see, if there's any other use for it other than just.
I know you want to see if you can change the color on it, right?
Yeah, no. You've got
wanna-
a new toy. You want to play with it.
Fine,
Yeah.
shifting.
Yeah, that's short rest type behavior.
Tell me more about this murder that you supposedly occurred.
I gotta say one thing. Like that thing hit hard, but I think what's worse is I have all of the aftermath of 3 nights party without any of the fun that came before it.
Yeah, there's a
So
lot of that, like the dry
Yeah.
mouth and the
Mhm.
ringing headache, and yeah.
Well, I mean, the murder of him that happened twice already, but the murder of
Oh, so he was not your contact. Okay.
no, my contact was unfortunately murdered. It looks like, from what we know, is that she had entered the room with the painting, was going to ask the painting a question or something, of the sort, and lo and behold, someone came up behind her and shredded her back and ended up murdering her.
Oh dear.
And from what I remember, it was. They didn't get a good look at him, but they know that there were 2 daggers, I believe, that were used to commit this murder. And it's an individual, I think, in red. We don't know. What, as
there's
far
a
as I
beard,
know.
a bearded
bearded.
male
A bearded male.
with
Yeah,
2
the-
weapons.
And the other part you got was that the assassin searched her pockets, took her satchel.
Yes, and the satchel that has some of our procured and given gear.
You expect to find answers in there.
Yes. We don't know where to start, though. He's got to be down here. If he isn't, then I don't know where else to look after this. Just keep searching for clues, I guess.
What clues did you find? Was the body there, or
There's no clues that I can remember.
The body's still there. We left it behind because dragging it around seemed like a bummer.
Yeah, wouldn't think there'd be great time to carry a body around while we're exploring the rest of this place, but
Yeah, that would not be the best of ideas.
she's in a relatively safe place. We'll get back to her on our way out, or when we come down to it. But didn't really hold too many secrets unless any of you can talk to the dead, and I certainly can't do that right now. But
no? I can just toll them. That's the only thing.
I do not talk to the dead, unfortunately.
Well, anyways, I'm gonna keep going on ahead. Maybe we can find something useful.
So you're crawling in the hole?
Yep.
Okay. There's water leaking somewhere nearby, so it's got that like damp, clammy feel to everything. And this, it kind of like stretches off like 20 feet, narrow the entire way. You don't think you could turn around easily. Well, you're small, so you might be able to turn around, but it'd still be tight. Right when you get to the end of it, make a perception check.
Nine.
just inches in front of your face, there's a flash of light as this like flaming skull appears right in front of you.
You mind, pal? I'm trying to get through here.
It doesn't appear to be moving at all.
I'm just gonna sort of like, peer around, see if is it looking at me?
No, it's not moving at all. Not moving at all. No heat involved either. When you get up there and give it that extra look, it is just a standard human skull sitting on a metal bar wedged in the floor with a continual flame spell cast on it.
Creepy and homey. I'm gonna crawl the rest of the way out, but I'm gonna do so cautiously because this looks to me like it was set up here probably as a warning or at least some sort of intimidation.
Yeah. When you get down in there, the passage kind of opens up to the side. So you can't see back down the tunnel into the other room. They can't see you right now. The only light down here is being cast by the flaming skull. There is a chest sitting there in the room. It is the textbook picture of a treasure chest in a dungeon.
Now
It
that
makes you tingle.
It's a mimic.
I'm just gonna take just a moment to scope out the room to make sure there's anything I didn't miss on my initial entryway, and if there's nothing else interesting, I'm gonna call
The
back.
room looks like it was very, very rough. Like whoever had this room created did not want any extra contractors involved with this room, so it was done quick and dirty.
And there are how many other exits leading out of it again?
None.
Okay. I'm gonna call out through the entryway. Well, is anyone else coming? There's a nice skull and probably a trap in here that I'm gonna trigger.
I have to keep going. I'll just come down. Do not trigger. Let me at least investigate.
You gotta like arm crawl to get down there, but
I'm gonna arm crawl and be like, do not continue any further. Let me try and look at it before you even do. Because I can probably just.
I'm gonna go down as well.
I think I'll stay up here until I hear the screams, and then I will go down.
Dudley is
Yeah,
done.
so I'm semi-familiar.
Right
Like,
now-
we'll just watch what's happening.
Yeah, right now I've
I
had a little bit too much fun
Right.
for the day.
so there are plenty of witnesses for the opening of the chest.
Yeah.
All right, Jonam, what do you think? Looks tempting, right?
I'm gonna kind of inspect it to see if I can actually figure out if there are any kind of things that might be guarding the chest, like a type of.
Call it an investigation check.
Thank you. Ooh, nat 20 plus 4, 24.
Yeah, everything looks exactly as it appears. Rough cut room, chest just placed on the floor, no signs, no funny words, no magic auras.
Would I be able to sleight of hand the trunk open without causing any problems on my end?
You would have to thieves pick it open first. Thieves tool it open first.
Yes, and I have that, so I could probably. I'm like, all right, let me try and work on this. If we found a recent spell book, then we should find recent things. I'm hoping the satchel's in here.
I mean, this is definitely a trap, but you never know. You gotta bait a trap.
Not if I work on it carefully. You just gotta let me do my work, man. And I'm gonna try and go at it.
While he's doing that, I'm gonna just sort of
She.
look back at I'm gonna look back at the entrance that we crawled through. And well, Dudley didn't come through, so it can't be that dangerous.
I kind of
I
stopped.
let Dudley know this because I can hear him.
I kind of stopped for a second. I'm like, do you want to rethink that sentence? And then I'm
If
gonna
it was
continue
gonna
working.
explode and kill us all, Dudley would probably be in here. I'm just
That's
playing the
Poor
odds.
Dudley.
valid.
All right,
So
I'm
Now
what'd
you
you
making.
get
know
on
why
your theme tool check?
This is why you need the
What roll would I do for that? Sorry.
Be a proficiency check with dexterity. So it would probably have the same roll as your stealth check.
All right. That is a
Hang on
19
a second.
plus what? Yeah.
I'll answer my own question after the session. What'd you get?
19 plus 4.
Okay.
Sorry,
it
you
pops right open.
scared me a little bit there.
You should have another expertise in something, so we'll discuss that later.
Weird. Okay.
So yeah, the lock pops right open, and you look inside, and there is a sword in a jeweled scabbard.
Oh.
Oh, this isn't what I'm looking for.
But it's what I'm looking for.
Ugh,
No.
Take it. I can't.
Is there anything magical about this sword? I feel like a ruby sword. Magic.
The once you take give the sword its inspection, the sword is not magical. The scabbard is.
Oh.
It carries a fairly minor enchantment on it, where a sword stored in there will be kept clean and rust free.
Oh, interesting.
Okay, well, I'm grabbing it out of the chest.
Can I? I'm gonna take a.
With the enchantment and the jewels on there, the scabbard is worth a lot.
Oh shit.
There's also in there a small bag with a golf ball sized pearl in it.
Okay, we'll bag that as well.
And a small satchel of gold pieces, numbering exactly 500 because coincidentally that happened.
Okay, so hold on.
Whenever there's a large pearl, it has to be examined separately.
It is a 100 gold piece pearl, otherwise known as the expensive material component for an identify spell.
Let's see. Can I? I'm gonna look around the room and I'm gonna see if there's anything else that I can notice other than this chest. Like, I'm gonna kick the chest and out of frustration. I'm gonna go, damn it! Ugh, we're getting nowhere. And
The chest slides. It's not even really attached to the floor. It very much looks like this is someone's safety cache of hidden emergency money.
Shit. Come on.
Don't worry, Jonah. We can probably buy some information with this money.
Oh, that's not the point. Where do we even go? Well, the only thing we've got is the lead on this dumb bitch here.
There's still more places to explore in this area. We still got to go check out the creepy statue hallway that probably has a monster at the end of it.
Oh, that's
Don't worry,
right.
we're gonna find whoever this murderer is, and then murder him.
Well, first information, then murder.
Whatever.
Yes,
Doesn't matter.
please.
That's it.
Anyways, let's turn back and check out the other branches. And as we're leaving, I'm gonna turn to the Flaming Skull and like, don't tell anyone we were here.
Excellent. You crawl back up there, climb the stairs, and return to the throne room. Now you've kind of explored in 3 directions so far from the throne room. You've explored the rooms that were directly in the front entrance to the right. Sorry, the left. And the door that was behind the throne, leaving 2 doors on the right side of the passage. On the right side of the throne room. One of them would be behind you as you enter the room, and kind of goes off in the direction of the statue hallway that you had spotted through the arrow slits. The other door looks like it's a bit of a pass through. It doesn't have, it would be the kind of door that separates one room from another similar type of room. That didn't make any sense at all. It would be the kind of place that people would be led through frequently.
It's
so
like
they
an
didn't bother-
antechamber.
Yeah, something like that.
Well, I'm really interested in going to check out that statue room because the kobolds seem to think there was something dangerous there, which intrigues me. So that's where I'm voting to go.
I'm
Okay,
okay with going that way.
That sounded like a lot of debate.
Let's let's go with that. Sorry, it took a while to get the headset unmuted. Yeah, let's. That seems like the best way we can go so far.
Right. So, you walk through that door, and this area looks like it was supposed to have light brought here from somewhere, because it's got a whole bunch of like dead plants. Just potted plants, like trees in large pots. This was some type of internal garden sort of thing. To the left, you've got an archway that goes over into some type of larger room. To your right, you have the arrow slits you had seen from the room with the kobold in it. And then the center of this room, like behind one of the potted plants, you see a flash of motion. And when the first of you turn your direction that way, you spot a kobold that runs out of hiding and away into the large archway. And
I think we kind of agreed not to go after them when they were down in that hole. So,
Could I try something when that kobold was going? Was it 30 feet away at least? Within 30 feet, or was it farther away?
Close enough. What do you want to try?
Mage hand to grab it by its scruff.
Mage hand doesn't have enough juice to stop
Oh,
that.
it doesn't? Ah, okay.
Okay, I'm gonna move forward cautiously because I don't want to look like I'm actively pursuing the kobold, or following it too aggressively because then I'm probably gonna end up in a trap. But I'm just gonna call out, "Hey, buddy, we're here to help."
That's when you hear kind of like a squeaky kind of scream from the direction the kobold ran in.
All right, come on, guys, let's check this out. I'm drawing my crossbow and moving forward.
There's frantic activity and more kobold screaming from that direction. Once you get in the doorway, this looks like it's a banquet hall. There's a massive table at the center of it that's kind of like collapsed over to one side. There are banners and pendants that hang from the wall. Some type of giant like elk type head mounted on above the table. And everything is covered in a thick layer of spider webs, including the kobold that had run into this room and is currently struggling in the web of several giant spiders, which are kind of advancing on him from the ceiling.
Okay.
This might be a problem we really can't solve. Let's just let it work its way out.
Circle of life.
I mean, they're going to take a little while to wrap that thing before they can eat it. So, we've got a few minutes.
Yeah, got a few minutes to line up a shot on that giant spider. You're not afraid, are you, Dudley?
Oh, giant spider.
Ooh, you guys are...
No, but if you really want to have a big discussion about fear, now is really not the time to do that. I just got the shit punched out of me by a mummy. I'm not really discussing
fine.
fear. Yeah. You
He
tell
actually looks a little bit green.
You tell that to my skin, which is like on fire right now.
All right,
Okay?
You're
you
fine.
stand back. I got this.
How about some initiative rolls?
Again.
7. Again.
4, apparently, this time. I'm not ready.
No.
That would be a 21.
16.
And
Who was
I
that
will
with the
have
16?
Me.
Lauren? I got you at 7. Rozzy?
7.
13.
I got a 22.
All right. Dudley gets to go first.
Oh wait, actually, that is the I gotta double check. I got a question on that. It still would be a 19 because that's the first number I rolled, but not a 19, a 22 because of the bonus. But
because the
because I'm
poison.
poisoned, I have a disadvantage on those rolls, so I actually should roll that again then. Wait, but if I have advantage because of the nether coin and disadvantage,
Then it's just a straight roll. Let's
Then
keep
it's
it
straight
exactly where you're at because that's easier.
and it's straight where I'm at then. 22. Sorry.
All right. So yeah, you go first. There are 4 spiders, 1 kobold stuck in the web. Right now, they're all kind of focused on him as food.
Okay, I will choose. Damn it, I can't do that, but I can do
Jonah, you're up next.
that one. That's a good range. Okay, as a bonus action. Yeah, as a bonus action, I will hex one of the closest spiders.
Okay.
And does he? No, he doesn't even get a save. He's just hexed.
Yep. Hex just happened.
Disadvantage on their dex base thing. So then I have my normal attack, but with disadvantage because of the poisoned. So with disadvantage, that is a 15 to hit.
That should hit. That does hit.
So it's 8, 12, 14 points with the D6 necrotic from the hex.
All right. So yeah, it kind of reels back and squeals at that one. Jonah.
All right. So I think so let me see how many we've got the 4 spiders. I heard that Dudley was near a couple of them, right? Or no?
Dudley did not advance, so he just fired from range.
All right, so I'm going to try and fire from range as well. And I'm going to try and cast Tasha's Caustic Brew.
Okay.
At one of the spiders. Or actually, how many spiders does that get? Stream from 30 feet long, 5 feet wide in the direction that you choose.
You can get 2.
Okay, cool. So they need to make dexterity checks over, or I'm sorry, yeah, over 11.
All right. 1 pass, 1 fail.
Cool, cool. So let's see. Excellent. So that's going to be 5 damage of acid, and that spider is going to have acid damage that it takes at the start of each of its turns.
Okay. And the one who passed the save?
The one who passed the save, you basically got
Take
out
half
of the
that?
way. No, you actually got out of the way of it, so
Okay, so no damage. Okay.
no
cool.
damage. Nope.
All right. So that spider then gets to go next.
Oh, sorry. Can I try and hide?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna do the hide action with the cunning action, or hide with the cunning action. So.
Okay. Alright. That spider launches a blast of webbing directly at this kobold and sticks him to the ground firmly. He will no longer be able to escape.
Well, that's fine.
Solution for that.
Next up is Dusk.
Okie
Del's on
dokie
deck.
artichoke. I am going to cast Summon Beast, which, because we have only done this in the pre-game trial run we did, as I summon this beast, it is like a starry form of a I wanted to say large, but I guess technically probably not that large. Large compared to Bosket, at least. um, Panther shows up next to me, and that is technically my turn. And then he goes right after me. Right? He has to go on his first. Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Summon beast. Yes, your action. Then it gets to go immediately.
Yes. Is anybody in melee with any of them? No? Any of the spiders?
No.
No, everybody's rude. Alright, well, he is going to maul one of them.
Okay.
I don't really have a preference on which at the moment since nobody else is attacking any of them. Roll this d20. It's going to be a 17 plus 4 to hit, I think is the math.
That'll hit.
Yep, 17 plus 4. Plus a d8 plus 6. Sorry, this requires a lot of... Oh.
Pet class
7
blue.
damage. Well, it doesn't even have like a clickable stat block that will roll stuff for me. So it's that unfortunate case.
So yeah,
You good?
something caught my throat.
Oh no.
Give me a minute.
Yeah.
Okay. So your Star Panther leaps out, jumps on one of the spiders, and just kind of tears enough of it apart that it crawls out. Next up on this is Dell.
Okay.
I know you're a fan of spiders.
Oh, love them. I will guiding bolt again because that seemed to do all right.
Okay.
Let's see what happens. Say 16, 17, 18.
18 will hit.
Yay! So then 46. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it does my math for me. This is great. 14.
All right. So yeah, guiding
And
bolt
then
hits. Okay. Next up is a spider. Who's going to attempt to tackle that star beast. That'll miss. Yeah. Okay. I usually do more review of the stat block before a session. Uraeus, you're up.
Okay. And you said there's 4 spiders?
3 left.
Oh, 3 left. Okay. Have they all been hit?
One
Is
of
there
them's
anyone
taking
that's
significant damage.
Okay.
That's the one that just got hit by the guiding bolt.
Okay. So then for him, I'll do Toll the Dead.
Okay.
Bong.
That's a saving throw.
Yes, 13 Wisdom.
All right, fails.
Yay. 1d8. Which is 8. Woohoo! Psychic damage, I believe?
Sounds right.
Or necrotic. Excuse me.
Okay. Necrotic then. Okay.
Yeah, it's necrotic. And more if he's already damaged.
Bosk, you're up.
The one that webbed the kobold, does it look like it's gonna go in for a bite, or is it?
With the kobold in this condition, anyone that goes in on a bite is going to get an automatic hit. Things are going to get bad fast for that kobold.
Okay. I'm gonna go for the one that webbed it then.
Okay.
I am using Slayer's Prey as my bonus action, and I will shoot at it with the crossbow.
All right.
That's gonna be a 9, however.
9 will not hit.
Okay, then that's my turn.
All right. Remaining spider is going to fling web at Bosk's direction, but miss. So that happened. Running to the top of the list again, Dudley.
Okay. So the one I hexed is still standing. The one I shot already.
Actually, the one you hexed is dead.
Okay.
So,
So
if you got to affect the triggers there, it triggers.
So, well, no, it's just that I have to move the hex because the spell lasts for an hour. So I will move the hex to the next closest one, and I will fire on that one.
All right.
With disadvantage, we have.
I like the way you all stand at the center of a room and just fling death from the middle of your like fortress of guns.
Yeah. Okay. So we have a sorry. That will only be a 13. It could have been higher, but a 13 is what I rolled.
13 to hit.
Yeah, with disadvantage.
It misses. Yeah, you're definitely seeming off your game.
Okay. I have a solution, but nobody
you're
will like it.
You're like sweating buckets in addition to this like black veiny thing crawling up the side of his neck.
Joy.
Jonam.
Could be worse. When
So
I start speaking, I'll run.
I need to know, did that spider take acid damage on its turn?
It did not. Roll that now.
Alright, so we're gonna do... It's gonna take 2d4 of that acid down. It's gonna take 4 damage from that acid.
Alright, so that sizzles and kills a spider.
Okay. So we have about, what, 2 left?
2 left.
2 left. Alright. Well, I'm assuming, because I'm hiding, do I get an advantage on this hit, or no?
We'll have to work this out, because like it's always clunky to do the amount of hiding you plan on doing.
No, that's okay. I just want to know if I'm in this situation.
If you're firing from cover, I'll give you the sneak attack.
Okay, so I will fire from cover. I'm gonna use my short bow.
Okay.
Just to see if I could stick it to this one of the 2 spiders. I think I'm gonna go for the one that's kind of trying to maybe looks like it's going for the cobalt.
Okay. Try and
Damn.
get the attention of one of the ones focused on food.
Yeah, damn. I rolled 2 3s, so that's just gonna be a 7 to hit.
That'll miss.
And as a free action, I'm just gonna smack my bow against the floor, and that'll be it.
Alright. So that spider that you just missed is leaping directly at you.
I'll tell it to fuck off.
Does a 17 hit?
Shit, I actually have to take a look at my Z. Yes.
Alright. Take 7 points of damage and give me a Constitution saving.
Jeez, what the fuck did it have? Like glass fingers?
Poison.
Oh, okay. Constitution?
Yes.
Sorry. 15.
Okay, your save's good, so no additional poison damage.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, half. You take half. That's great. Take 4 more.
4 more. Oh. I'm just gonna be like, oh my god.
Now, this is a spider like the size of a large dog. So.
Oh, okay, that's probably why. I was gonna say, I'm like, damn, what the fuck are these like? They got like the cybernetic, like pointy legs, like.
Dusk, you're up. Dell's next.
Sharpen their
Okey-dokey.
leg tips at night.
Is it just the one spider left, or is there more
2.
than one left?
2 spiders left.
2. Okay. I'm gonna go after the one that has a lesser amount of health.
Okay.
I don't know. So I'm gonna go in with Primal Savagery, so I'm within melee range.
Okay.
Wow, no, I suck. That's a 6 to hit.
Okay.
I suck.
You do suck.
Yeah. But at least this means that I'm within melee range
Uh huh.
for my Star Cato. which means advantage
So
because
Star
pack
Kitty gets
tactic.
advantage. Yep.
Why does this have to be right over the text box I need to look at?
They promised to
Christ.
work on it.
Please. 9 plus 4 to hit.
13.
13.
13 misses.
That was with advantage. Oh, shit sucks, yo.
Sometimes it be that way.
Yeah. Dells.
Alright, let's do Guiding Bolt again.
Okay.
Perhaps. That is a 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Where did it just go? The fuck?
Suspense. It
So
builds.
13.
13 misses.
Well, that's all I got.
We're getting a lot of
Okay.
13s.
We are. Which is very advantageous to creatures with an AC of 14. Uraeus.
Ding dong.
Toll the
Pretty
dead.
level?
Yes. On the guy that's on
Saving throw failed.
or Jimin. Yeah, so it's actually a D12, which I thank you, sir. For that.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
So that will be 3
Okay.
of necrotic. No.
Spider's gonna jump on Star Kitty. Missing that. Like, these guys aren't rolling great either. Bosk.
It's one of those kind of nights.
Yeah.
Okay. There's the one that the 3 of them are all going town on right now. And then there's the one that shot the web at me, right? That's a one that they're not
Yeah.
surrounding. So I'm gonna turn and go. Actually, no, I already. I mean, I can Slayer's Prey. I don't have anything to do with my bonus action, but you know what? We've been missing so much. I'm just gonna shrug and get stuck into. I'm gonna shelve the crossbow for the moment, go in with my 2 short swords, and make an attack on it.
Okay.
First is a 14.
That'll hit.
Okay. Then, yeah, 1d6 plus 3 for the sword. So 6 for the sword, and then an additional 1d6 for the Slayer's Prey. Total of 9 damage.
Okay.
And then I will 2-weapon fighting with the second short sword. But that's a miss.
All right. So you do get a good chunk of flying spider guts.
Mhm.
That brings us to top of the order again. Dudley.
Okay. So I fire at the one that we've all been firing at. That is hexed. Let's see. Okay. Now, either. Okay, so the lowest one, because of disadvantages, 13 on the die, which is 19 on the attack. So 19
That'll hit.
And that will be okay. That is 8, 9. Okay, 9 points of damage. One of that is necrotic, if that matters.
Okay. That spider's starting to look as green as Dudley is. And everyone can see right now that Dudley's definitely got something going on. No doubt about that. Jonah.
Alright, well, this spider, this bitch who just attacked me, I do not like. I do not like, Sam I am. And I am going to do a, booming blade on it. And
Okay.
I'm gonna
booming blade.
basically I make a melee attack, against a creature. hit the target summons the weapon's normal effects and then becomes sheathed in booming energy.
Alright, make the attack roll.
Okay. Come on, there we go. Booming. 16.
16 will hit.
Nice, nice. Alright, and that is going to be from the dagger, so that's going to be 6 damage, and that also means if the target moves away from me or willingly moves 5 feet or more before then, you'll take 1d8 thunder damage until the start of my
How much
next
damage
turn.
did you do with the melee attack?
I did 6.
6, okay. It dies.
Oh. Boom.
Yeah.
Kaboom.
You charge it up and it just dies.
Kaboom.
That brings us down to Dusk. Dell's
Okay.
on deck.
Do we just have one spider left now?
One spider right now.
Okay, that's where we're at. All right. I'm gonna go in with Shocking Grasp this time. Make use of that new
Okay.
fucking ring.
Sure. Shocking
Uh,
Grasp.
14 to hit.
14 will hit.
I'm just seeing if it's a... Okay, it's not a save. It's just a straight damage. 5 damage.
Alright. And I believe it loses its reaction.
Maybe? Yeah.
Alright.
And I realized that I'm dumb. And I had put the Star Beast's attack on my actual attack thing, so I didn't have to be doing my own math this entire time for it. Previous me decided to make future me's life easier, but future me forgot. Alright, so he's gonna go after with advantage because melee. Can I actually roll this next dice, please? So that's a 17 to hit is the one
Yep.
with the...
That'll hit.
And then 8 damage.
That gets noticed. Okay. Dells.
I shall use Guiding Bolt again. Because it's
Okay.
my new... I don't have a whole lot of options.
Waiting for the attack roll.
I did not hit.
Okay. Spider's gonna get one last chance to go. Okay. Uraeus.
Hi.
You have a spider. Balti.
I have a what? Say that again?
There's still a spider alive.
Oh, okay. No, I thought he attacked me. That's why
No.
I wanted to make sure.
No,
But,
the spider did
okay.
nothing effective
Uh,
anyway.
Just for giggles to see if I can just kind of to see if this works. I have animal friendship and I can do it at will. Can I tell them that we mean them no harm?
I
That
definitely.
would
before-
work.
Before combat, that might have had a chance of.
Might have
working
worked.
out, yeah.
Okay, then I'll just toll the dead.
Okay.
Next time we'll use that.
Failed saving throw.
Cool. Watch it be a 1. 7. Alright, I'll take it.
Okay. Bosk.
Going back to the crossbow. Slayer's Prey on the spider, and I take a shot at it.
Alright.
That's a hit. 26.
Uh-huh.
So maximum 9 from the bolt itself, and then from the Slayer's Prey, an additional 4. So a total of 13.
That expires the final spider, leaving you there in the room with this goblin who's still very
Kobold.
bundled up in web. Kobold, who's very
I
bundled
mean,
up in the web.
there
and
is
won't
a
be able to
goblin,
get
too.
out without assistance. But we're gonna leave that act of mercy and or torture for next week. And yeah, we'll call that a session.
Yay.
Woo! We did it.
A little bit of running around in the dungeon, but you're getting to meet some people. So yeah, I think we're all in a well, it's a new game, so we're all enjoying a new game. That's all I'm really gonna say. Between now and tomorrow's session, if you'd like to track me down, Evil Sales Ass on Twitter is the place to do that. I'll also lurk in the Carpe Nerdist Discord. But I'm going to pass things directly off to Nick so he doesn't pass out.
Hello, everyone. So I'm linking now the Discord for, or basically the link to our Discord. So join in the fun. It's a lot of fun, kind of, not really. But Blue Orin 94 YT is where you can find me on Twitter or the Carpe Nerdist page. Trying to get a little bit more active as the new year comes around. Just have to refresh a few things. Other than that, I'm going to be here tomorrow. We're not doing Humblewood this week, but next week we will be starting that back up. As we have the very fun, what is it? The one on Spelljammer.
Spelljammer,
Yeah.
yep.
Oh yes. And I don't remember the information for that, but that's okay. I'm gonna pass things off to Jess.
You can find me at Sweet9Tails on Twitter and the Instagrams. Normally, I'd say I have conventions coming up because we're rolling into the new year. And Nicholas, I swear to fucking God. Lexa hasn't said anything yet, so I don't know. I guess he just turned to green. Waiting for All-Star to start playing again. But anyways, yeah, I don't really say cosplay stuff, but I don't have any conventions coming up. But I plan to still work on cosplay stuff, so I guess that's a thing. Anyways, I'm gonna pass it off to Lauren.
Yeah, Lauren, you can find me at the Splintering on Twitter. And that's pretty much it. I retweet a lot of things. That's all. Oliver?
Yes, I'm Oliver. I don't have any of those pages that you can go to. Normally I would talk about a Discord, but I guess Nick already did that, so go there. Who hasn't gone yet?
We've
Rozzy and Derek.
2 people.
Give it to Derek because Rozzy doesn't want to.
Okay. You can find me at Derek Awesome, DERK Awesome on Twitter right now. That's about all for the time being. Rozzy.
Cinder Wizard, Twitter and Instagram. Hit me up.
Alright,
Alrighty, with
Nick.
that,
shut it down.
have a great night, everyone. We'll see you next time.
Good night.